Do you know what your dog actually does the moment you fall asleep? You think they're just crashed out at the foot of the bed, maybe snoring, maybe twitching through a dream. But the second your breathing changes and your body goes still, something shifts in them. Their brain doesn't power down the way yours does. It switches modes. And some of what they do in those quiet hours reveals more about how they feel about you than almost anything they do when you're awake. Most owners never see it, and most owners misread it when they do. And the last behavior on this list? Almost everyone thinks it's a problem. It's actually the opposite. Here's what's really happening while you sleep. Picture this. It's somewhere past midnight. The room is dark, the house is quiet, and you've been out for a while. Then, soft click of nails on the floor. Your dog steps off the bed slowly, carefully, like they're trying not to wake you. You'd assume they just got too warm or wanted more space. Maybe they needed water. Most owners assume exactly that. But here's what's actually happening. The moment you fell asleep, you became, in your dog's mind, an unguarded member of the pack. And to a dog, that means someone needs to be on watch. So they move. They position themselves at the doorway or at the top of the stairs, somewhere with a clear sight line to the entry points of your space, just standing there, ears slightly forward, breathing slow, listening to sounds you will never hear. Dogs carry den-guarding instincts that go back thousands of years. A sleeping human isn't just a sleeping human to them. It's a vulnerability that needs coverage, so they cover it, quietly, and without being asked, without any reward for doing it. That random middle-of-the-night position change you've probably noticed 100 times? That was them clocking in for a shift, for you, but guarding the door is only the beginning. Because after they check the entry points, they come back. And what they do next is something most owners catch on camera and immediately label as strange. It's 2 a.m., the room is completely still, and your dog walks up to where you're sleeping, lowers their nose to your face, sometimes your mouth, sometimes your cheek, holds it there for a few long seconds, then quietly backs away and lies back down. Just like that. No barking, no nudging, no asking for anything. Most owners who catch this assume their dog wanted attention, got bored, or was just being weird. Understandable. It looks odd. But here's the part no one tells you. They're reading you. Behaviorists observe that dogs regularly perform these quiet checks on sleeping family members, and the leading explanation ties directly to their most powerful sense. A dog's nose processes chemical information at a level we genuinely can't compete with. Your breath carries information about your stress levels, your body chemistry, your physical state. They're not being strange. They're doing the equivalent of what you do when you put your hand on someone's shoulder and ask if they're okay, except they're doing it without waking you, without making it about them, without needing anything back. Smell is their primary language. Checking your breath is care in the only dialect they have. It's not intrusive. It's the quietest form of attention your dog knows how to give. And if you've ever woken up to find them already lying close, already settled, and like they were never anywhere else, they probably weren't. If you're still watching this, you're exactly the kind of owner your dog is doing all of this for. If that hit right, subscribe. There's a lot more of this here. Now, here's the behavior that trips people up the most because it looks like the most ordinary thing in the world. Sometime in the night, you won't notice when, because you're asleep, your dog migrates, not to the foot of the bed, not to their usual spot, but pressed flat against your legs or tucked along your back, their weight solid against yours. You wake up and you can't move without moving them first. Most owners laugh it off, assume it's about warmth. One assume the dog is just comfortable or a little spoiled, but trainers commonly report something more specific going on. Dogs don't sleep pressed against just anyone. This level of physical contact, sustained, deliberate, through the night, is something they reserve. It mirrors the way dogs sleep together in a trusted group, bodies touching, warmth shared, each one partially covering the other's blind spot. When your dog presses against you like that, they're not leaning on you for comfort, and they're extending it. They're offering it back. Watch for which direction they face. If their back is against yours, that's not coincidence. That's two members of a pack, each one trusting the other to watch their side. But here's the part no one tells you. The dog doing all of this, night after night, is also the one doing something completely different right before you wake up. And this last one is the one most owners get completely wrong. Minutes before your alarm goes off, before you've moved, before your eyes are open, before you've consciously registered that it's morning, your dog is already awake, already watching you. Sometimes there's a paw resting gently on your leg. Sometimes they're just sitting at the edge of the bed, completely still, eyes on your face. And the first thing you do when you open your eyes and see them there is assume they're hungry or impatient or just ready to go outside. But that's not what's happening. Some studies suggest that dogs living closely with humans begin to attune to their sleep rhythms over time. Your dog has been monitoring you. The subtle shift in your breathing, the small movements that come before waking, changes in your scent that come with the body switching gears. They tracked your cycle. They timed their own wake-up to yours. That paw on your leg isn't impatience. It's a greeting they prepared for. They have been waiting for the moment you came back. They don't have clocks. They have you. Watch for this next time. The moment you open your eyes and they're already there, already watching. They didn't just happen to wake up when you did. They were ready. They waited. None of it is random. The doorway vigil, the quiet breath check, the body pressed against yours in the dark, the eyes that find yours before you've even fully woken. It's all part of the same thing. Your dog's deepest bonding behaviors don't happen when you're watching. They happen in the silence, in the dark, when there's nothing in it for them and no one to see it. Not performed for attention, not asking for anything back. Just their way of staying close. Just their way of keeping you safe. Tonight, pay attention to where they are when you wake up. They've been busy.